Yeah, that is showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Nowitzki kicks to Rondo. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist by Rondo. Nowitzki's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Tyus. He's covered by Rondo. Butler from outside. No good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And I think everybody who was at that game would agree it was their defense that really won it for them.
Yeah, they were all over the place, flying all over the court on D. The kind of hustle that pays off big time for you.
6 on the shot clock. Dishes to Ellis. Another 3 for Dallas.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Tyus. He's covered by Rondo. The kick outside to Butler. Shoots it up. Tries again. Here's Tyus. Connects from three-point range. Mr. Perfect's got 5.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Right wing. Here's Nowitzki. And too long on the shot.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's Tyus. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Rondo kicks to Chandler. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. They get Paul Gasol. Well, we've all seen what Tyson Chandler can accomplish when healthy, and that is some kind of force.
Yeah, you know, maybe the best stretch of his career was at the start of the decade, a 2011 title with the Mavericks. 2012, he got a gold medal in London and was the Defensive Player of the Year in the league. And in 2013, an All-Star. I mean, that's a pretty strong 3-season run.
Here's Rondo. Dallas again missing.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
And they take the lead.
And a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Mavericks trail by 3.
Well, Tyson Chandler has battled injury throughout his career. He had the bulged disc in his neck, which hindered him for parts of last season. And I think that was a big reason for the Knicks' struggles.
Here's Chicago. They're on an 11-3 run. Butler attacking. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You look at Chandler, and when he's healthy, he's a terrific rim protector inside. And pretty good finisher around the rim, too, offensively. He's excellent as a screener in pick and rolls. It'll be interesting to see if he can get back to that peak level.
Ellis, the pass to Nowitzki. Chandler dishes to Rondo. Rondo with another miss. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Got that one up quick. And that's 13 points for Mr. Perfect.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess. Huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow. And he knows an opportunity for the highlight. Hammer time. Hammer time.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Noah with a screen on Rondo. Pass to Butler. And stolen by Nowitzki. Here's Ellis. He's coming off a 13-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And no question, you look at his assist totals. I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing of really spreading that ball around. Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
They get it back. The tray. That's good. Ellis has got his second basket of the night.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Chandler comes with the double team. Noah kicks to Gasol. It's rebounded by Dallas and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
These two teams are effectively strangers to each other. Only 2 meetings all season. This is their first one, and then they'll play one more down the road.
Here's Tyus. He's covered by Rondo. Outside Butler. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound in this one.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Rondo against Noah, and it's Rondo penetrating. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 8 points for Chandler Parsons.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness. Chicago really struggled scoring points without Derrick Rose, and that's understandable last year. And against the West, it was even more difficult.
The kick outside to Butler. Butler missing again.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Chandler kicks to Parsons. Pass to Rondo. Shoots from the line and blocked. Here's Tyus. He had 28 points in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
And that one's good by Noah. As you said about the Bulls, guys, just a very tough time scoring against the Western Conference, which would be their downfall, Steve, most games.
Well, they shot right around 42% from the floor against the West last year, and that put them in the bottom 3 in the league. So you're just not going to get away with shooting that poorly. Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Here's Ellis. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Ellis has got 8.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Tyus. He's got 17. Pass to Gasol. Noah in the post. He's guarded by Chandler, and he gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
The dish to Ellis. Nowitzki inside. Rejected by Gasol. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Cowboy comes in for Dunleavy. And it's Rose in for Mr. Perfect. Then for the Mavericks, Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Chandler. Harris comes in for Ellis. And Barea subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Out to Harris. Nowitzki, the pass to Aminu. Gasol with the block. Now the feed to Butler. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And stolen by Nowitzki. To the middle. The slam dunk by Aminu.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Here is Barea, averaging 8 points a game. Rose with the block. Outside Butler. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
Mirotic is checked in for the Bulls.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Nikola Mirotic.
Here is Barea. He's He's covered by Rose. Nowitzki with the screen on Rose. 6 on the shot clock. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target with his 3. Here's Andrews. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Mavericks trail by 3. Parsons with a screen on Rose. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him. J.J. Barea, quick scoring guard, great attacking off of pick and rolls. And for his size, I'll tell you what, he has an impressive ability to finish around the rim.
The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. That's now 8 points for Cowboy. Here is Barea. He's covered by Rose. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Knocked loose. Stolen by Rose. Throws it up high. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
And I think when you look at Hakeem Olajuwon, I mean, the numbers show that he was a phenomenal defensive player. 3,830 career blocks, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. I think you put him alongside greats like Bill Russell, who played before blocks were actually recorded, of course. But you put Olajuwon up near Russell in terms of maybe greatest interior defenders of all time.
And with a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. You look at Cowboy, second in the NBA, a great defender.
Boy, is he tough on the inside, guys. It's been a really good stretch for him defensively.
Yeah, I like his swagger for a rookie. I mean, he wants guys bringing the ball inside on him so he can show him what he's got in there.
A chance now to go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, and that's due to their physical play. They're scrapping and clawing for each and every rebound out there.
Here's Harris, and Gibson sends it back. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And Nowitzki with the block. They recover it. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot's good by Gibson.
Well, he found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
And here's Barea. Out to the right wing. Here's Nowitzki. Misses off the right iron.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Andrews passes to Mirotic. Out to Brooks. With 1 on the clock. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
Coming up this Wednesday night, December 3rd, Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies take on James Harden and the Houston Rockets. The Southwest Division squares off. Hoops action.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle starts for the Bulls.
Now, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, and a key indicator of their activity defensively.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Inside, Gibson and Noah. Cowboy is out there with Brooks. And it's Mirotic in at the small forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.